Hello Aries, welcome to your April 2023 general reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Sun and Rising signs. Aries, tapping into your energy here for the month of April, and let's see what your messages are for the month. This can be in any aspect of your life. So it's not just about love, it is about your life in general. Relationships with people, of course, will sometimes pop up, but not always. We'll take a look at anything that comes through from Spirit. I'm leaving this completely open, as I like to do here for the general reads, to see what comes through for the fire sign of Aries, Sun and Rising. Okay, don't forget to press that thumbs up button, guys, super important. So if you like these readings, and what I'm going to be doing here is I'll be issuing these, putting them out to YouTube in an order, and the order will be whatever receives the most likes. So if you like the video and you want your video to be put out first, then be sure to press that thumbs up button, guys, and interact with the channel in any way that you'd like to. Share me on your social media, comment down below, whatever you'd like to do there. So Aries, let's take a look at what is going on for you guys in the month of April 2023. I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you as well. So let's see what's going on. We'll start with the companion oracle to the Tarot of Mystical Moments, which I'm using today. So let's see, what is the message for Aries, please, for April? The message for Aries for April. Flower Spirit, well, I love that. They say that April showers bring May flowers. So whatever happens in April, I feel there's going to be something that's coming to more into fruition in May. So the start of something budding, something new. Okay, there's a beautiful energy around you of growth. And let's see what your spirit animal or familiar is for the month. Please show me Aries spirit animal for the month of April. Okay, we do have the orca. Okay, let me show you this picture. Beautiful animals. The orca or the killer whale. The energy that I'm picking up around this is one of ancestry. Receiving messages in your dream state. Now that could be meditation, of course, but I feel for a lot of you it has to do with messages that are coming through your dreams. So your dreams are going to be important in the month of April. Maybe if you have a dream journal, jot them down when you first wake up, or maybe even start a dream journal. There's an energy around you of remembering your dreams. Okay, could be remembering the dreams of long ago, maybe when you were younger. It may be that. There seems to be something that is a companion to you. It's like something that you've held on to for a long period of time. It's a dream. That's what I'm picking up. Now let's also take a look at the energy around you, Aries, for the month of April. Please show me the energy around Aries. We've got the Moldavite. I love the color green. It's one of my absolute favorites. So let's take a look at Moldavite. It's card number 35. If you reduce that, it is number 8. So that could mean something to you. It doesn't have to, though. The energy that this one's about is transformation, rebirth through fire. And fire, of course, is your element, Aries. I'm also getting initiation, opening up to new experiences, revitalization and renewal. So there's an energy around this of transition, new doors opening, crossing over the threshold. There's an energy here of stepping out of the old and into the new. There's an unexpected gifts that come with something new, an initiation of sorts. So walking through an open door, being reborn. There's an energy here of making a conscious choice to say goodbye to what was. And this rebirth here, it's tough. I mean, when you think of the birth cycle, of course, it comes with pain, but it also comes with much reward at the end of the day. So I'm getting that energy around you, Aries. And let's see, what is the advice for Aries, please, for the month of April? Advice. Oh, that one shot out. Potion. Remember to practice self-love. Well, you're no basic witch here. I love this card. See her shirt says basic witch. That's definitely not you. You're anything but basic, Aries. So there's an energy around you here of alchemy, sacred alchemy. Around you, there's a need to take care of self first, and you know that by doing that other things will grow in your life as a result of that. So let's see. Now I get this budding energy. I get this flower spirit, this bud. Queen of Swords. Now I've got that as you here, Aries. Now, air element. So I feel for you it is a lot to do with your thoughts and your thinking process in the month of April. Normally you're a doer. You're somewhat spontaneous, maybe even a tad impulsive at times. But there's an energy here of holding back, withdrawing a little into self to think about your next moves before you actually go ahead and make them. So this is new for you. I feel that it's something that you've learned to do. You've learned to hold back. You've learned not to act or react in a impulsive way. It comes with wisdom, it comes with age, it comes with maturity. So let's see where this is going for you. The Ace of Cups, healing. Yes. I'm seeing this as this rebirth energy. Self-love, of course. The Ace of Cups is all about self-love. We look at this card and we see all of these beautiful butterflies emerging from this cup. So I see that as you. I see you having gone back to source, which is self, in your case, emerging, ready. There's a sense of readiness here, a sense of readiness. And I'm really getting this strong energy of releasing ancestral ties, Aries. Now, what does that mean? It could be quite metaphorical. It may be some ancestral wounding that was brought down from person to person, maybe in the feminine line or even in the masculine line. And it stops with you. It changes with you. There's an energy here of things changing with you. You are the change in this ancestral line. Now, for others of you, it's very real. It's not exactly that kind of energy. It's more about, by changing something radically in your world, you affect the rest of your line. There's some kind of energy here of being a leader, being someone who takes the risks, who does something different than what's been done before, and by doing that you change the world and people around you. It could affect your, for instance, if you have children, it will affect your children and their children. You see what I mean? It feels like a break in the lineage, something that you do that completely changes. You could be, for instance, the first in your line to do something like start a business, or go to higher education, or travel to another part of the country or another part of the world. There is a little bit of an energy that I'm feeling around you of uprootedness, uprooting yourself from some kind of ancestry. Maybe you're deciding to move to another part of the world. That won't be for all of you, of course. Just for some of you. I'm just getting this energy of uprootedness. Seeing things differently than your ancestors or the people that have come before you. Like your mum, your dad, your grandparents. And even I get, migration. I'm getting an energy of migration. But again, that won't be for all of you. For others of you, it's really just a matter of seeing yourself healthy, seeing yourself as anything but basic, seeing yourself as not limited. There's an energy around you of looking at the world and looking at yourself and your opportunities expansively, expanding your world. We have the Star. Wow. For a lot of you want to be someone who is well known, accomplished. You want to achieve. Remember that dream I was talking about, that long-held dream, to break a pattern. For some of you want to be the first person in your lineage to become well known, or you are becoming well known. For some of you, Aries. So yes, there's a strong energy here of being the first in your line to do something, and it feels good. It feels like you're getting recognition. Star power, Aries, if anyone has it, it's certainly you. I get all eyes on you in whatever you're doing. People can't help but see you. I feel that you have a big presence whenever you step into the room, Aries. Right in the center of this reading, we've got the Ace of Wands. That's beautiful. Look at these two aces around you. This definitely feels like rebirth. Wow. I am absolutely loving the energy around you with that boulderite stone. I'm also getting you're on the road to prosperity. You probably already feel it, but I actually feel that it's even more is coming to you. Definitely closing the door on a past. So if you have been in a lineage, in a long line of people who have struggled in life, especially when it comes to money, I feel that by you doing something different, and I'm also getting this very strong energy coming through, that if you have felt quite shaky recently, or if something has shaken your foundation, there's an energy in April of coming right back to center and grounding yourself when it comes to your money. I feel it's the money situation that makes you feel anxious, shaky, like you're not on solid ground. Something in April brings it right back down to center earth here, where you have a solid foundation, and growth is there, prosperity is there, and there's a need to remember to focus on that, what grounds you. Yeah, because Aries, you are quite reactive. You do tend to react to things, but then after the moment, you do tend to take a step back and think, okay, well, maybe I reacted a little too hastily there. Maybe I responded in a way that wasn't quite right for me and for my prosperity in the future. I'm going to take it back to self here, ground myself, and remember to focus on what is my core, where my strength is. And by focusing on your strength, focusing on what grounds you in your business, your career, your money, and grow from that, I feel that you're going to be fine. This feels like having a strong core. It feels like having a strong center, a strong foundation that is not going to be shaken by whatever you felt was going to be a problem. Like, let's say, for instance, I know that the world recently has been very shaky when it comes to money. That's affected you in some way. The banking situation may have affected you in some way. You felt shaken. You felt like, oh gosh, if something happens there, what am I going to do? And you may have reacted in a way which was out of fear. Spirit is saying, don't do that. Focus on centering yourself, ground yourself. Your foundation is strong. And I get that this too shall pass. This shakiness will pass. I'm also getting, for some of you who are performers or some of you who are in the public eye, that you're passing an audition process. Okay? So if you're feeling a little bit shaky, or that could just be a job as well. Some of you could just be going for a job. You pass the audition. I got that. You're passing the audition. Yeah, passing the test. We do have the High Priestess here, Aries. I just get a strong energy here of not sharing so much when it comes to this shaky energy. Confidence is key. Inner confidence, knowing your strengths, knowing your capabilities, knowing your talents, and not letting the outside world shake that, not letting circumstances that are around you shake that. What you have inside of yourself is a gift to the world. In whatever chosen field your dream is in, it could be for some of you that you are performing. For others of you, it could be public speaking. I'm also getting an energy here of your own business. A lot of you are entrepreneurial. Some of you could be also counselors or teachers. There's an energy here of knowing deep within yourself that you are strong and capable, and that nothing can shake that. Nothing can shake that self-belief. This shaky energy that I'm feeling around you, it comes and goes. It's just a little bit of self-doubt that creeps in on occasion, that shakes your foundation, shakes that core. If that's happening in April, come right back to center, ground yourself before taking any kind of action. Okay, think logically, okay, rather than react. Now we've got the Hierophant here. Some of you may be avoiding some advice. Maybe Spirit is giving me a little tap on the shoulder saying, Michelle, Aries is not listening to this. They're just going to do whatever they want to do. Well, probably, yeah. Bit cheeky. But Spirit is saying you're probably going to avoid some good advice. So be open to the wisdom of others. Be open to different viewpoints. Aries, it's so easy to get swept up in our fears and to be very reactive. And what I'm getting around you is that there is a tendency to go to that first. So if you feel like you can't rely on your own wisdom right now for whatever reason, perhaps you do need to speak to someone who is maybe a little bit older or wiser, or has some knowledge in the area that you feel shaky in. We have the Page of Swords. Yeah, there's an energy here of willingness to learn, being open to learn new things. For some of you, you are going to school for something. Now, this could be something that you've long wanted to do. Some of you, I do get an energy of even teaching a course. It could be online, but it could also be in person at a college or school. And for others of you, I feel that this is you being a student. For some of you, you've denied your own talents or skills. So when you step into this role of being a teacher, or being someone who is a public speaker, or is speaking about the knowledge that you've gained, you may doubt your own ability there. You may doubt that people are willing to hear you. Spirit says don't do that. You have a lot to give. You have a lot of experience to pass on. You will find a way, in your very Aries kind of way, to engage the audience that is not only about what you have to pass on, the information that you have to pass on, but doing it in a way which is very engaging. I do get this energy of you being someone who people have eyes on, you know. You just have that aura around you, you have that star power, you have that ability to engage an audience. So for some of you, that's an audition for a higher role. Again, I get this energy of performing, but it doesn't have to be just about performing. It could be anytime we go into a job interview, or anytime we step out in front of the public eye, we are performing. To some extent, really, aren't we? There's that kind of energy here. So in whatever way that resonates with you, Aries. The King of Swords, wow. Yeah, look at all of this knowledge and wisdom that you have. And I feel a lot of it, I'm really getting this as an energy of passing down, passing on. And by you being the first to do something that is perhaps quite radically different than anyone in your family or anyone in your sphere of influence, somehow has this effect where I get younger people will be affected by this. I get you affecting younger people. Some of you are teaching young people. Others of you are doing something in the public eye that is for knowledge, for education. Some of you could be, because we have so many swords cards here, it could be about writing as well, or publishing something that is in even the excuse me, the written or the spoken word, if I can get my words out. Let me just take a drink here, guys. Lubricate my throat. Okay, so you have the knowledge, you have the wisdom, you have the strength. There's an energy here of knowing yourself, knowing who you are, and doing something for self. Some of you are going back to school after a long period of being away, perhaps growing a family, children. Others of you are leaving a certain job in order to perhaps gain some skills in the same area or in a different area, something that's going to lead to growth. I get you being on the path to growth. Now, we also have the Knight of Cups. By following your heart, by doing something that is attached to your heart chakra. That's the first time the heart has shown up here, other than this Ace of Cups, which is more of a healing energy. I feel that what you're doing here is healing your soul. So if you have been doing something in life which you have felt not really that connected, you're gaining the knowledge here that is about following your heart. I mean, it sounds quite trite, but that's what I'm getting. And by doing this, I get that you're teaching or you're leading others down the same path. By doing something to shift or to change your life in a more positive direction, by growing, by willing to learn and be willing to try something new and be willing to have this rebirth in your life, by stepping out of the old and into the new, you're showing others the way. You're showing others that will come after you how to live an authentic life. So I feel that Aries, you've gotten the knowledge here that you want to accomplish a dream, probably one that's been lifelong. It may have been delayed. Life tends to get in the way. You've got something brand new starting here. We've got the flower spirit, something budding, something coming to life within you. And here is this pathway to the new you, to this rebirth, if you will, this prosperous new life. And it's something that you're doing for you, something that is yours and yours alone, but has this follow-on effect by leading the way, by leading the charge, if you will, by showing others how it's done. So Aries, let's see. I'll pull one more card for you for the month of April for Aries. For the month of April for Aries. Following your bliss. Your soul sings with joy. Something that you're going to do here. Stepping out on your own path. Doing it your way. The Knight of Cups. Absolutely. Following your heart. Doing something that's going to bring you joy. Something that is going to lift your spirits. I see this woman here, and she's stepping out of this lotus. And the lotus, of course, is all about rebirth. Something brand new. Something coming out of dark times. So if you have been feeling quite stuck in a rut for a while here, Aries, I see that this is you removing yourself from that rut. And it's you doing it. It's not anyone doing it for you. It's you doing it. I see you doing it. I see you preparing to do it in April. Preparing to follow your heart. You have the knowledge, you have the energy, the Ace of Wands. Ramp up that energy, prepare yourself for this rebirth, this new path of yours, and I see you stepping out here towards May. I remember I was talking about at the beginning of this reading that this is the bud of something, but it's going to bloom in May. I feel like it's something that's going to be more about May for you, but for April it feels more about preparation, preparing self, making sure you've got the energy to do this by practicing self-love, grounding yourself, centering yourself, making sure that you're doing things from wisdom, doing your research, being analytical, and also I get an energy of ramping up your confidence level, making sure, even if you're not feeling that confident inside, that you're showing the world a confident side of yourself, not a cocky side. There's a difference, just a more quiet confidence. So Aries, I'm going to leave it there for you and wish you all the very best with this. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my Etsy store, Gypsy Insights Tarot. The link is down below in the descriptions box. I thank you so much for watching. Please do take care. Press that thumbs up button before you go. Share me on your social media, especially if you have an Aries in your life that you feel that this will be an important message for. And if you're a newcomer, I would love to have you subscribe. Aries, thank you so much for watching. And if you're listening on the podcast on Apple, Spotify, or Amazon Music, thank you guys. I wish you all the best, and I'll speak to you again very soon. Bye for now, Aries.